While scattered showers and 1 or 2 rumbles of thunder remain in the forecast for us, the bigger story around the country is going to be the baking heat continuing on Sunday. A heat wave of pretty strong proportions starting off July on a toasty note. 93 for a high in Detroit, 95 in Chicago. Our friends in Toronto had a heat index over 110 degrees yesterday. Just incredible stuff. 101 in Dallas for a forecast high, 106 out in Las Vegas. And here we are in Sarasota, projected to be in the upper 80s. So I think we'll take that over what a lot of other folks are dealing with on this Sunday. Strong to even severe weather possible around Lake Michigan, which often goes with the record heat, because when you have more heat, you have more instability in food, so to speak, for storms to feed off of. Closer to home, we're going to see quite a bit of cloud cover today. That's going to limit the amount of instability closer to us, and as a result, severe weather is not expected. But still, we could have isolated strong storms, just like we saw yesterday. I just think we're going to see less of them than the deluge that many of us saw yesterday. Heat builds back in Monday and Tuesday as more rounds of rain are in the forecast. It's July here on the Suncoast, and yes, we are in the rainy season. For the 4th, highs will be probably in the low 90s. It's going to be a steamy one in the early afternoon, but we should have the sea breeze working in our favor to help cool things down. But of course, with that comes the chance for a few scattered afternoon thunderstorms. Here we go into Sunday. In the late morning, we could see a downpour or two, with rain chances highest in the early afternoon hours on your Sunday, just like yesterday. As we head through the evening, rain chances go down then, with isolated downpours possible for the later part of the day, but most areas dry, just like on your Saturday. Notice the RPM model shows this area of low pressure continuing to spin away in the Gulf. Some heavy shower and thunderstorm activity offshore on Monday, but the good news is no organized tropical activity expected for the next 5 days, despite that low pressure system spinning away there in the eastern Gulf. Water temperatures remain at or near record cold numbers across much of the tropical Atlantic, at least as far as the last 30 to 35 years, as far as our data set goes. So that means that we expect less tropical worries for at least the next week or so. We do continue to see deeper atmospheric moisture pulled in from the east at mid and upper levels. So that means we are going to have a couple days, I think, this upcoming week with 50 to 60% rain coverage, but there could be a couple dry days mixed in there as well. As we see those waves of moisture moving over the Suncoast, it rains itself out, and then we get a little bit more sunshine the next day. That's how things often work out there. Red tide still is going to be a bit of an issue down in Charlotte County. Moderate levels of red tide in Sarasota County, where a lot of folks are going to be getting out and watching those powerboat races. Scattered showers, isolated storms for that inland marine boating forecast. Just keep an eye on radar if you're headed outside. There's your 7-day forecast. Not too shabby, pretty close to normal for what we would expect the first week of July to look like.